Hey everyone, I'm really excited about my new wall art collections. They're great for portrait planning, and as my business grows, there are things I need, and so I always like to offer them to you. I feel like there are things that if I need it and I need to use it, somebody else probably needs to too. So I've just started out with a few different collections here so that we can get started and that I can start planning out some more of my needs here. So with each collection, you're getting 5 different layouts for each room, because let's face it, we don't want to overwhelm the client with too much. And I always feel like if you show them 20 of what it could look like in your living room, you're just overwhelming them. So if we just do a few, it makes it a little bit easier. So if I do create more later, maybe pick and choose what works best for you and your business and what your clients seem to like. So let's get started here. This is what you're getting. For instance, if you open up the living room collection, you're going to get a canvas wrap folder and a framed prints folder. And the framed prints will come in the exact same layout as your canvas wrap. So you're getting the exact same layout, same sizes. And I really like that because I can show a client that when you frame, say, a 16 by 20 with a 2-inch mat and a 2-inch frame, you're adding 4 inches all the way around. That's going to take up a lot more wall space than, say, a gallery wrap. So you can show them that. If they've come to you with measurements for a certain wall space, you can say, I really think a canvas wrap would be really great here, but I think we should go up in size versus what we're showing you here, just so that you can give them that idea. So with each one, what I am giving you is a black and white unbranded template so that you get to use this Photoshop file and brand it the way you need to. I recommend only putting the pricing in here if you really, maybe like in your lookbook or in a print guide. If you're going to import these into ProSelect later or use them as visuals in front of people, I recommend taking that pricing off and just leaving it blank, because we're about showing them what they want versus how much it costs. So it's kind of a little bit better in sales, I think, to do that. Because if they really like, you get, okay, well, this is going to cost X amount for, if we frame it for you. And if they're like, oh, it's just too much, then maybe there's something you can do later because you've already sold them on that layout. So each layer here allows you to recolor this and rebrand this into your own particular style. You can change the fonts, you can change the text, you can call these whatever you like, bring in your logo, whatever is comfortable for you. So for instance, I took it and made it look like this to match my own branding. Now I know not everybody uses ProSelect, so you want to use it as a Photoshop file, and maybe you're just going to show them a few examples and PDF it and email it over to them. And if you do that, each one of these frame layers in their groups has the frame on a layer, a mat on a layer, and then I've already set up a clipping mask for the photo fill. So you can drag and drop your photo in there, and if you lose that clipping mask, just look up the tutorial here on Two Pear Designs on how to make your own clipping masks, and it'll apply to those. And then you can just drag and drop your photos in these. I don't know, it's just a great way to kind of brand it and make it look more specific to who you are. So my next tutorial after this, I will show you how you can actually create these for ProSelect later and kind of help you out in that area. But that's what you're going to get when you purchase these. You're going to get the canvas wrap ones and the framed print ones. And again, these are layer groups. They're not going to work in Photoshop Elements. I'm really sorry, they just don't work with layer groups unless they've made changes in the future, which I really don't think that's going to happen. Let's hope. So if not, we would have like a bajillion layers here. So you're going to want to make sure that you have regular Photoshop if you're purchasing this one. Okay, so that's what you're getting. I hope you find these useful. I plan on putting together a little planning guide that will incorporate some samples of these. Again, it's about keeping things minimal for your clients so it's not too overwhelming, and helping them in planting that seed that this is something you can do for them as a sales tool and as customer service for them. All right, so my next tutorial will show you how to convert these to use for your ProSelect. Thank you.